dear students, this question from trigonometry is a basic mathematics in physics part. The question number 3, if tan theta is equal to 1 by root 5, so where this angle is present, that is given as the theta, this is theta lies in the first quadrant. So the value of cos theta is asking. So some option is given: root of 5 by 6, minus root of 5 by 6, 1 by root 6 and minus 1 by root 6. So if you focus this option, positive value, negative value, again one more positive value, then one more negative value is like this given. So we should know some idea about in that different quadrant what are the values are positive and negative, what are the functions. Okay, so let's see the topic is first, then we can solve this question. Okay, let's see now. Dear students, let's see that let's take that axis, that is a y axis, then this is x axis. So you know very well, in the x axis this is positive, this is origin, this is negative x axis, that is x dash. Like that, this is y axis, here the positive y axis, this is negative y axis, that is y dash. Okay, so let's see that here there are 4 quadrant, that is Kaal Pagudi. So it's a first, second, third, fourth. So first quadrant, second quadrant, and then third quadrant, then this one, fourth quadrant. So there are 4 quadrants. So here let's see that trigonometry function, what are the quadrants here, positive and negative. Like that in second, third and fourth, one by one we'll going to discuss. Okay, so let's see that in the first quadrant it is available in between positive x-axis and positive y-axis. So that means all the value should be in positive. How? For example, let's see that here one particle or otherwise particle moving or something is there, it's a position of the particle. So here making angle along with the x-axis is, there is a theta. Okay, so let's see that here actually x-axis starting value is 0, here it is a 90, this is that is 180, then here that is 270, then again 0 degree or otherwise we called as this is 360 degree. This is in degree. The same value we can say in the radian. Additionally, we should know that in the radian, here 0 radian, then here 0 degree or pi by 2 radian, here 180 degree or pi radian, here 270 degree or 3 pi by 2 radian, then here 360 degree or 2 pi radian. Radian value just I mention in the bracket. Then one more idea, if you measure the angle in the anti-clockwise, that is called as positive, noted as positive. Okay, for example, here it is in the x-axis. Now this pen tip is moving anti-clockwise. Okay, actually clock இப்படி தான போகும் இல்லைங்களா, இப்படி தான் clock போகும். Now it is anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise generally mentioned as positive. Okay, and then suppose clockwise it is noted down, noted down. So here the angle is noted as negative. So this is one more idea. So anti-clockwise that is positive, then clockwise, that is negative. This is one more idea. Now let's see, now we can focus only the first quadrant. So in the first quadrant, what are the values are in positive and negative? Let's we see one by one. First, let's say take sin theta. Sin theta. So sin theta, the basic formula, you know that in the right triangle, okay, in the right triangle, you know, here making one right triangle. It's a right triangle. In the right triangle, for example, this is O A B. This is OB, that is, you know, that is adjacent side. Adjacent side. Then this AB, this is opposite for this angle, so this is opposite side. Okay, up in the angle enga touch aayirukko with along with the x-axis, that is adjacent. Opposite of this angle, that is opposite. In the adjacent இதையும் ஆப்போசிட்டையும் ஜாயின் பண்ற இந்த லைனுக்கு பேரு that is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Okay, so this information already you know. So now let's see that sin theta. Sin theta formula, you know, opposite divided by adjacent. So this is positive x-axis, adjacent opposite. Sin theta formula, opposite divided by hypotenuse. Okay, so let's see that this opposite is a positive value, so we can say that the sin theta should be positive. Okay, like that. Next, cos theta. Cos theta formula, you know, opposite divided by adjacent side. Sorry, cos theta, you know, that is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So adjacent side, this is also positive x-axis only, so here the cos theta value also positive. And then next, the tan theta. Tan theta, you know, that is opposite divided by adjacent. So opposite, this is positive y-axis, then adjacent, that is positive x-axis, so both will be positive, so we can say this is all positive. So if the sin theta is positive, its reciprocal value, that is cosecant theta, also positive. Cos theta is positive, its reciprocal value secant theta also positive. If tan theta is positive, its reciprocal value cot theta also positive. So we can say finally all the angle is positive here. So here we can say all the angles are positive. This is in first quadrant. Like that, let's we see the second quadrant. So now let's take the second quadrant. Here second quadrant. So now let's imagine here the angle is theta. So again here, so let's imagine this is B, now this is A. Okay, individually observe. Initially first quadrant only we focused, next second quadrants only now we are going to focus. Okay, so now let's see that again I can write for, so the first quadrant part is over. Okay, next I can write for the second quadrant. So side by side I explain. So now I can write for second quadrant. The second quadrant, sin theta. Sin theta, you know, sin theta, that is opposite divided by hypotenuse. So opposite divided by hypotenuse. So opposite is what? That is positive y-axis only. So this value should be positive. So sin theta positive means its reciprocal value, that is cosecant theta, also positive. Okay, confirm. Next let's see that cos theta value. So cos theta, so let's see that the cos theta formula, you know, that is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So adjacent means here negative x-axis will come, so it should be the negative. So cos theta negative, so its reciprocal value cosecant theta also negative. Next, like tan theta, you know, opposite divided by adjacent, opposite divided by adjacent, so adjacent will come, so again here the negative, so here sin theta and cosecant theta only negative, sorry, positive, so the remaining all negative. So we can say in the second quadrant I can write only the positive value, sin theta and cosecant theta, these two only positive, remaining are negative. Now let's we focus the third quadrant. Let's say making angle here. Okay, so let us imagine, so here the making an angle is theta here, this is point B. Okay, right. So let's see now, here it is an angle OB is the adjacent, then here AB is the opposite. Now let's we see that here x-axis also negative and then y-axis also negative. Okay, so now I can write for the third quadrant. First sin theta. Sin theta formula, you know, opposite divided by hypotenuse. Opposite what? That is y dash, that is negative. Okay, and then hypotenuse, so one value is negative, so we can say the sin theta is negative, so cosecant theta also negative. Next, cos theta. Cos theta formula, you know, that is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. This is adjacent. Adjacent is negative x-axis, so again this is negative. Next, tan theta. You know that here that tan theta formula, you know, that is opposite divided by adjacent. So opposite is negative, that is y dash, and then adjacent also negative, so negative it treated as positive, so here tan theta and its reciprocal value cot theta, so tan cot only here positive. So in the third quadrant tan theta and cot theta, these two treated as positive, remaining all negative. Okay, and then fourth quadrant, let's see the fourth quadrant. I can draw here. Okay, it's a fourth quadrant. Here the making an angle is theta. Okay, it is the B. Okay, here OB is the adjacent, OA is the hypotenuse, AB is the opposite. Okay, so now let's we focus the fourth quadrant. Please listen. In the fourth quadrant, first sin theta. Sin theta formula is what? That is opposite divided by hypotenuse. Opposite, that is y dash, then hypotenuse. So one value is negative, so sin theta is negative, like that. Next, cos theta. Cos theta, see that cos theta formula, you know, adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent is positive x-axis, so here the value is positive. So here the cos theta and its reciprocal component, that is secant theta, is positive. Okay, and the last one, the tan theta. Tan theta formula, you know, tan theta is equal to opposite divided by adjacent. Opposite what? Opposite is negative y dash. Okay, then adjacent is positive x-axis. So one value is negative, so it should be the negative. So here the positive component is cos theta and its reciprocal component secant theta. Okay, so now let's we see that in that quadrant part. So in the first quadrant, all the angles are positive because x-axis and y-axis both are positive. So all the angles are positive. So in the first quadrant, all the angles are positive. Then here in the second quadrant, sine and cosecant only positive. So that first letter I can write sine and cosecant. So sine and cosecant is positive. And then third quadrant, tan and cot is positive. So I can write again the first letter, tan and cot is positive. And then fourth quadrant, cos and secant is positive. So cos and secant is positive. So for understanding purpose, we can write as this is first quadrant, all the angles are positive, all the functions are positive. In the second quadrant, sin theta. Okay, and then third quadrant, tan theta. Fourth quadrant, cos theta. So we can write as, for understanding purpose, all silver tea cups. Okay, so this all silver tea cups, all silver tea cups. Okay, so all means for first quadrant all angles are positive. Silver, that is a second quadrant, that is a sine. Silver indicate here sine. So sine and its reciprocal, that is cosecant, is positive. Next t, that is a t is indicated tan, that is in third quadrant. Okay, so tan and its reciprocal cot theta both are positive. And the last cups C for indicate cos. So cos, it's a fourth quadrant, so cos and its reciprocal, that is secant, both are positive. Okay, so now let's we see this problem. It's a problem number 3. Once again I read the question, then we are going to solve now. The question is, if tan theta, this is the actually question number 3, if tan theta equal to 1 by root 5, here theta is lies between first quadrant. First quadrant, theta is available in the first quadrant. So the value of cos theta is asking. Okay, so let's we see that. So first quadrant, so first I draw the diagram. Let us imagine this is the first quadrant. So first quadrant is here. So in the first quadrant we are going to find the cos theta. So let us imagine this is the theta. So O A B. So first quadrant. So tan theta value is given. So you know very well, we can write as tan theta. Tan theta given as 1 by root 5. 1 by root 5 is nothing but tan theta, that is opposite divided by adjacent. So opposite value is 1, adjacent value root 5. So theta opposite value is 1, then adjacent value is what? Root 5. So this is like a right triangle. So in the right triangle, this is hypotenuse value. So hypotenuse squared equal to adjacent square plus side square, opposite square. So we know that. So according to that, I can write now for right triangle, we can say that is hypotenuse squared is equal to adjacent square, that is OB square then opposite square, that is AB squared. Okay, so I can write as OA squared is equal to OB value, that is root 5. So root 5 square plus AB is 1, so 1 square. So we can write as OA squared is equal to root 5 whole square. We can write root 5 into root 5, that is equal to 5, plus 1 squared is 1, so we can write as this is 6. So we can say that therefore OA is equal to root 6. Okay, so this OA is equal to root 6. Okay, now in this question, now they are asking cos theta. So let's see that. Now therefore cos theta, what is the formula? Cos theta formula is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So adjacent value what? Root 5 divide by root 5 divide by hypotenuse, that is root 6. So we can write whole root of 5 by 6. So whole root of 5 by 6. So now I read the option. Option A, root of 5 by 6. Option B, minus root of 5 by 6. Option C, minus 1 by root 6. Option D, minus 1 by root 6. Plus 1 by root 6. So here the quadrants is available in the first part, angle is available in the first part. So you know all the angles are positive, so no doubt root of 5 by 6 only answer. So this option is matched with the option A. So we can say that here answer A is correct, that is root of 5 by 6. Okay students, I hope you understand this concept with this problem. Okay, thank you.